happens, I can say, how did I do that? And kind of distill a kind of structure. And lo and behold, you might discover that many other people can benefit from that structure. And yeah, I just did a conference, opened a conference in Greece for education, for the world of education. And I asked them to invite this gentleman. His name is Carlos. He's from Madrid, and he's an educator himself and an NLP master. And he has gone to 100 different countries, and he's modeled 80 different schools for best practices. You know, just going, what are the best practices? And he has all this amazing data. But it was the most beautiful thing what he started with. He said, you know, there was this teacher, and he was just grumpy all the time, and the students couldn't learn, and he just, you know, he was teaching as best as he could, but darn those students, you know. And then the students thought, well, maybe we could cheer him up, so they got him a puppy. They thought maybe the puppy would cheer him up. And so finally the puppy wasn't feeling well, and he took the puppy to the vet, and the veterinarian said, well, you have to give this medicine to the puppy. Well, the puppy was, no. And then he couldn't get it in his mouth, and it got to be, you know, a struggle, and it got to be a fight. And finally one day the dog sort of knocked it out of his hand, and it broke on the floor, and he was so angry, and he went back and he looked, and the puppy was licking the medicine up. So it wasn't about the medicine, it was about the delivery of the medicine. And I thought, what a beautiful, beautiful way just to start a conversation about education. And he begins always with, how do you like to learn? And so I think that's another place to really model, is to bring a reflection to, you know, how do you like to learn? There we go. I want to see everybody as a way to start, because we all have our preferences, and NLP gives us the kind of an opportunity and a choice to think about what are those various ways in which we as human beings, you know, learn, so that we continue. And you know, when he would sort of interview all these people, that 40% of the pie, you know, when you have the pie chart and there's 40% of the pie was, what was the first criteria in learning? Fun. That it's fun. I go, that's what I agree with. Whenever I'm in a loving relationship with a guy, I always say, you better keep me laughing. That's the best thing, keep me laughing. So how many people are thinking about maybe going on to mastery? You know,